Guys, welcome to Zeus Fitness. I'm your head coach Grant. Today is Tuesday the 15th of October. Yesterday we put a post out on Facebook asking you guys what workouts you want to see from us, and we got a pretty damn big response from you guys. We got a lot looking for fat burners, a lot looking for ab workouts, but the resounding one that really started to pop up was the shoulder workout. We got guys like Mark Duffy, guys like Jonathan Swift asking for some exercises just to help spice up the shoulder workouts a little bit, just mass builders and exercise that help define the deltoids a little bit. So what I'm going to do with you today, guys, is I'm just going to run through some of my favourite shoulder workout or shoulder exercises with you, and you can get them to go at home. So grab a drink, come meet me back here, and let's do this. Before we start, we're going to just do a little bit of a stretch. So what I want you to do is bring the arm across the chest like so, bring your arm underneath the elbow and pull like so. It'll stretch out the deltoids, and we'll just really get a good stretch in there. So we're going to hold that for 30 seconds on this side, shake it out, swap it over, and go 30 seconds on this side. We'll get a good stretch going before we get started. Okay, now into the exercise then. We're not going to do, we're going to start with some presses. We're not going to do a regular press, we're going to do something called an Arnold press, and this was invented by the great man himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. This tackles the front, middle and rear deltoid all in one swoop. We start with the dumbbells facing forward like so, so you can see your knuckles, and then we rotate up towards the ceiling and bring it back down. So you can do it on a ball without a back support, you can do it on a flat bench, but if you want to go a little bit heavier, get yourself a bench with a back, so you can use that as a bit of back support. So what we do, take a hold of the dumbbells up like so. Okay, starting in this position, back straight, press, and down nice and slow, just below eye level. We press, rotate, and lower it down. You will feel this tearing out those shoulders pretty damn quick. Back round to the start. Two more. And bring it down. Okay, so that's our first exercise. That's an Arnold press. Again, start a light enough weight, get used to the exercise, build up the weight as and when you feel it's necessary, but get the technique right to start with. So maybe go for about 4 or 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps of that to get started. Next exercise is one you're probably familiar with, is the side lateral raise. I'm going to show you a different way of doing it than you'll see in the gym. A lot of people go for crazy heavy weight with this, and they get a lot of momentum and really start swinging into this and get the lower back involved by doing this. Okay, what we're going to do is really isolate the deltoid a little bit more, and we're going to go a little bit lighter weight and a little bit shorter range of motion, but ultimately it'll really target the shoulders without getting any help from any other muscle group. So what we're going to do, get the feet hip width apart, draw in the abs, get the hands 6 inches away from the hips, and that's your starting position and that's your finishing position. From here, we raise up, align with the ears, and back down 6 inches away from the hips, and straight back up. This way you cut out any momentum, any ways of cheating, and we really isolate those deltoids, working really hard, burn them out really quickly without swinging, without getting our lower back involved, without using any momentum. Really work those shoulders. Go for another 2. And bring it down. Okay, so remember guys, that one, don't go crazy heavy with it. Go light enough, you'll feel it working. Alright, it's all about strict technique. Don't bring it down to your hips, don't bring it down in front of you. Try it from here, bring it up to there, and bring it down nice and slowly. Alternatively guys, what you can do is use a resistance band and do the same exercise, okay? Stand up with one foot, bring the other foot behind, raise up and down nice and slow. Again, take it to 6 inches away from your hips and we'll work back down. We go. Again guys, you're going to go for about 8 to 10 reps, about 4 to 5 sets, and then we move on to the next exercise. The exercise we're going to do is going to be shrugs. You can do shrugs with a barbell, you can do it with a Smith machine, you can do it with dumbbells, What I'm going to do, you even get a shrug machine at some gyms. I'm just going to use the barbell plates to do it, okay? This is going to work in the traps, upper traps, between your shoulders and your neck. What we're going to do, just take a hold of these, bring them up like so, keep your arms nice and straight, and pretty much what you're doing is lifting your shoulders up, squeeze those shoulder blades, and bring it down nice and slow. And then work just between the shoulders and the neck, those nice big rounded muscles where your vest straps sit. And nice and slow. Okay, and don't go crazy heavy until you get the technique just right. You can rotate with it and pull the shoulders back, but I find, just for simplicity, going straight up and straight down is just as good a way of doing it as any. And bring it down. Okay, again guys, we go for 8 to 10 reps, 4 to 5 sets. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a front raise, and we're going to add a little bit of a twist to this. We're going to use a barbell plate for this, okay? So what we do, take a hold of the plate like a steering wheel, okay? So hands somewhere in the middle. We keep the abs tight, we keep the core strong, draw in the abs, raise it up to here, hold, and down nice and slow. It also takes a lot of core strength, so you don't swing when you're doing these. Go for 2 more. Good stuff. Okay guys, alternatively what you can do is use a set of dumbbells. I'll give you a quick demo with these. We just go one at a time, up, hold, and down nice and slow. Okay? Or, failing that, want to get a quick pump on from home, you don't have the equipment, grab yourself a resistance band, stand on it, in the middle, 1 foot back, 1 foot in front, and go like so. It's really going to hit the front deltoids, working nice and hard. Okay? Great little exercise, get you burned out nice and quick. Guys, what we're going to do next is target the rear delts, okay, right at the back here. Tricky little one to do, but a way I find is pretty good way of doing it is just get yourself to the bench, just a slight incline like so. We bring our head down, we keep our posture nice and strict, so we keep the knees bent, we keep the abs tight, the back straight. We're going to take the dumbbells, raise them up like so, and bring them down, okay? If you do it without this, what you'll tend to do is probably try and swing and arch your back loads, but by doing this, kind of eliminates that a little bit and helps you keep your posture strong. And we're not going to use really heavy weights for this, okay? It is sort of a weaker area in the body, so we need to really isolate it and control it. So from here, you raise up as far as we can and down nice and slow. Good. We're going to do about 4 or 5 sets of 8 to 10 rounds. Again, not crazy heavy weight, guys. It is a sort of weaker area that a lot of people forget about because it's way back there, but it requires as much attention as the rest of your shoulders do. So give that a go, light enough weight. Again, you can do it with a resistance band. You're going to put 1 foot there and do it like so. Okay, but light dumbbells is recommended. Guys, the last exercise you're going to finish with is just going to be a little burnout one. So not crazy heavy weight, just something to do to finish off the deltoids and get a good pump on before we leave, alright? Goes on to many different names, but for simplicity I call it front press, back press, okay? So what we do is get ourselves in a military press position, take the barbell, just slightly more than shoulder width apart. We get 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, keeping the abs tight, back straight, and what we do here is start, press up, then down behind the head, back to the front. Every time it comes down to the front, counts as 1 rep, okay? So let's do We're going to go for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. You can go a little bit higher, repetitions than that. To be honest, when I'm doing them, I usually go for about 15 to 20 reps. By that stage, you really feel a really deep burn in your deltoids, especially because you're leading this exercise to the end of the workout, okay? But remember, the important thing is keep the core strong, split stance, front, back, and you really will feel a really good burn on the shoulders. Great way to finish off your shoulder workout. So guys, that concludes our little shoulder tutorial for today. I hope you learned something from it. A few new exercises for you to try just to shake up your shoulder workouts a little bit and add a little bit of spice to them. You don't know, just adding a little extra exercise in there can make all the difference and really give you a good shoulder workout. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you like what you saw here today, you can get plenty more exercises like this and workouts like this on our products such as Zeus Bulk, which is all about adding mass onto your sides. You can sign up to that today and you can get add some serious mass onto your frame in no time. Or if you want to get lean and ripped, you can do the Zeus X 4-week challenge, available now. Or you can do Zeus Absolution. That's workouts from home using resistance bands like we used here today and kettlebells to help you get shredded and get you that six-pack you always wanted. Remember guys, sign up to Zeus X today and you too can train like the gods.